Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm XGodz, and today we got the World War II reveal trailer that we have been waiting for. So what I'm going to be doing in this video is going over screenshots from this trailer and talking about what I saw in the trailer, what I think is important, all the details that were in the live stream, and just so on and so forth. So without further ado, the first thing as the trailer opens up, we get a pretty nice view of Normandy. After that, we have a look at the soldiers that we're going to be playing as, and man oh man do the graphics look good. This is actually in-game footage, which for Call of Duty, this looks really nice. This is probably a cutscene, but overall the graphics are looking pretty nice for this game. Right here we have another look at Normandy, and if you look on the left side, we also have a look at the Browning on the mounted boat. So the Browning will be returning in this game. In this scene right here, we have the soldiers saying it's right after they land on Normandy, and they're pretty much just get down, push forward. Very similar to the World at War second mission in the game. And I'm super hyped to see how this one plays out. It's probably going to be very similar to that mission, but that was one of the best missions in the game, so I cannot wait to see how this plays out in this game. Right here we have our first look at the MG42. It is mounted as well, so that is pretty cool. For another weapon, we have the grease gun this time in this game, which was a very historical weapon way back when. It wasn't in World at War, but here we have our first look at it, and we will be getting more looks at it throughout this trailer. This is all the biplanes that are flying over. There is a ton of them, which makes me think that we'll probably have a mission where we're flying one of these at some point in the story. Here we have what I believe is our first look at the main villain, and if so, it does look like he is holding a Mauser, so he is probably part of the Axis force. That is, if this is the main villain, I can't wait to see what goes on with him in this game. He appears to be shooting somebody, probably one of our squad mates. And another thing about this game, as they emphasize in the trailer a lot, is it's very camaraderie. It's very like a man before mission type game. So we're going to grow to love these characters. And I believe in this scene, he's going to execute one of them. So we'll have to wait and see. But that's just my prediction for now. And here is a look at that camaraderie in the Brotherhood. We see a whole bunch of our squad mates. Also, for the weapons, the second soldier is holding the 1911, so that will be in the game, and then a couple of them are holding the M1 Garand. We got a whole bunch of looks at the M1 Garand in this trailer. That is 100% confirmed, which it should be, but we also have the 1911 coming into the game as well. Here is our look at tanks, which are going to be returning. I don't know if they'll be in multiplayer yet, because we only have a couple multiplayer details, which I'll talk to you guys about in a little bit further into this video, but here we do have tanks in the game as well, and this isn't the story, but we do have tanks. As well as tanks, we have AA guns in the game as well. In this picture, they're shooting down one of the planes. And here we have our look at one of our squad mates, if not the main character. The group is called the Bloody First, and that's who we'll be playing as in this game. You can see on his patch there, we do have the Red One, so that is part of our squad. I don't know if this is the main character or just one of the other characters in our squad, but that is one of them. And then we also have the Flamethrower, which is making its triumphant return. I cannot wait to use this thing in multiplayer. It's going to be a blast. In this picture, we have the mounted MG42. He is driving it in a tank, and the cool thing about this is in World at War, bipods came out when the game released, and then they slowly took them out. It looks like bipods will be making a return. I can't 100% confirm that, but in my opinion, we are going to be getting bipods back in the game as well. Here is our first look at first person in World War II. We are holding the M1 Garand, and man oh man, does this game look nice. We have another look at the Browning as well. It's also mounted, so further stating that maybe we'll be getting bipods in the game. Here, if you look in the bottom left, we do have bayonets, which were all but confirmed even when this game was announced. But we do have bayonets coming back in the game as well, which would be really cool to bayonet charge at people and get them melee kills in multiplayer. And then in this picture, we have another look at the grease gun and part of our squad. That is the end of the trailer that showed in part of this live stream. There's also going to be a private beta as well. So now we're going to be looking at like an in-depth look at the behind the scenes of the game. In this picture, it is a first person look at the grease gun. Here is a lot of the weapons that they were basing off of in the game. So you can all but confirm that these weapons that you see right here, the bar, the grease gun, the M1, all these guns will be in the game more than likely, because this is the library that they went and researched all of their weaponry. One interesting thing that I noticed in this picture right here is if you look on the left side, right in the front, there is the gun on the right and there's a gun on the left. On the gun on the left, it appears to be a silent sniper, and in World at War, we didn't get silencers on snipers. So this will be cool to see how this plays out, if this is a bolt action or what this is going to be, but it appears to be we're going to be getting silent snipers in the game as well. And then this is our look at one of the rocket launchers in the game. Here we have another look at the grease gun in first person. And here we have a look at more weapons. It looks to me like we have the SVT in here. We have the M1, what might be a Springfield 1911. There's just a whole bunch of guns in here as well that these should be in the game. Here we have a map of where the story will more than likely progress through. In the live stream, they were saying that the game is going to be based off the European theater in 1944, 1945. Some locations are going to be Normandy, France, and Belgium, and we're ultimately going to be pushing towards Germany and the campaign. Here is our look at the three main characters in the game. On the picture is the actor, and then we have the name of the character itself on the files. This is all of the personal files of the three main characters. And then now we're going to look at a little bit of multiplayer. They gave us half a second of sneak peek of this, and what this is it is the headquarters. And the headquarters is very similar to Destiny's Tower, in the sense of it is a giant hub of just where you can get together with people. You could show off, probably dance. There'd probably be some dabbing going on in here if I had to assume in a couple months after this game comes out. But here we have the hub and where you could go and customize your character. Just a whole bunch of stuff where you can go and hang out with some people before games start in multiplayer. This is pretty cool. I've been waiting for something like this to be in Call of Duty. It's in a bunch of other games. Like I said earlier, Destiny, it's in H1Z1, Battlegrounds, it's in a whole bunch of games. So this is going to be coming to Call of Duty as well. And then finally, we have our look at the co-op game mode, and Nazi Zombies is returning. So the description that they gave us for this is the co-op game mode is a new story which has a horrifying experience, and it is their first horror game that they're working on. The Third Reich's attempt to make an army is what this is going to be based around. So this is going to be Nazi Zombies, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this game mode. We have had zombies in like every other Call of Duty, but still, this is going to be more than likely the return of Nazi Zombies, and I cannot wait to get more info on this. We're going to have some more information at E3. So that has been the live stream, everything that I noticed in the trailer. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think of this game in the comments below, and until next time, I'll see you guys later with some more Call of Duty gameplay. Peace.